Somayaji, oh man, it's been too long. I haven't seen you since commencement, and that was about 4 years ago. Wow, you've even grown a goatee too. So, how's life after high school been for you?
It's been pretty good actually. I haven't had much time to meet with our friends from high school, so it's nice to finally get a chance to do so. I see that you're still pretty small, Karen, but hey, that's okay. Like I said before, your brain makes up for your size.
Right, okay. You haven't really changed. Still same silly old Somayaji. Anyways, how's York University been for you? You're taking the film studio work program, right?
Yeah, I am. It's actually really interesting. It also helps me pursue my occupation as a film editor. The best part is I don't even have to pay for residency or meal plans because it's still in Toronto, and I live in Toronto. My tuition doesn't cost much either.
Oh, seriously? That's pretty good. You don't have to waste money. How much does it cost you every year?
Well, it's $5,278 for tuition, plus the cost of books, which is usually around $1,500. And then there's administration fees, which is $900 per year. The total cost of all 4 years in the program would be $30,712.
Oh man, seriously? Whoa, my tuition is so much more. I'm taking the MD program at McMaster, right? And it'll cost me about $85,932 by the time I finish the course. Each year, the tuition is about $17,000, I think, plus $3,000 for books, plus a whole bunch of other fees for like residency and like meal plans and stuff.
Wow, that's a lot of money. But hey, in the end, it's worth it. Once you're an established pediatrician, you'll be making like over $200,000 a year, and then you can pay it off. Even if you are just doing residency, you can make between $35,000 and $60,000 a year. That's pretty nice compared to what I can make.
So how much exactly would you make a year as a film editor?
Not that much. If I became a senior editor, I would only make between $75,000 and $100,000 a year. And when I start off as an assistant editor, I would make between $22,000 and $25,000 a year.
Oh hey, that's still pretty good. What exactly would you do as an editor though? I'm not really sure on that.
Well, it's really interesting actually. You take all the footage shot during the filming of a movie and then you piece it together to create a flowing story. An editor is also responsible for assuring that the film turns out in a way that will please as many people as possible. So basically, I can control the outcome of the film.
Oh hey, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess it is. So what do you do as a pediatrician?
Well, pretty much pediatricians are like doctors for young people or babies. So they usually like diagnose and treat injuries, infections, diseases. And like pediatricians also help counsel their patients when they have problems with family or like when they're going through puberty and stuff like that.
Cool, maybe I should bring my kids in to see you one day. So where would you work?
It kind of depends on the type of pediatrician and on you. Like senior pediatricians or established pediatricians, I should say, work in hospitals like sick kids, or some pediatricians actually have their own clinics, and most of the time, some work in offices doing like paperwork and stuff like that.
I could work in pretty nice places too, like in media companies such as Warner Bros, Paramount, or New Line Cinema. In fact, I already have a job lined up for me at Paramount. As soon as I get out of university, I'll be working there.
Oh, whoa, that's awesome. I like to work for those movie companies. They're like super famous. Who hasn't heard of Warner Bros, right?
Yeah, I know. Also, I wouldn't need as much schooling as you would becoming a pediatrician. I would only need post-secondary education and practical experience in the field. A master's in film production would help me get future jobs and get higher paying jobs as well.
Yeah, I have to spend about 8 years in school, 4 years in university to earn a bachelor's degree, which I've already done, and then I have to spend about 4 years in med school, which I'm doing right now in the MD program, right? And then after that, I have to do about 3 years or more of residency training before I can become an actual pediatrician.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, but really, I don't mind if I get to help save lives in the end. I think it's a pretty rewarding occupation, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess it is. And anyways, we always need more doctors in our worlds.
Okay, so where do you want to go for lunch? Maybe I'll learn more about film editing. It sounds pretty interesting, eh?
Yeah! I haven't been to Subway in like a week. It's killing me.